back on another video playing some more Minecraft. Let's get straight into it. I just need to upload my video from TikTok. So let's get that done. Let's get going. Fingers crossed we can find an ocean monument. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. So hopefully we can find one. And yeah, here we go. No, I don't want to watch the football. I'll watch that later. Minecraft, there we go. What do I want? TikTok. Live. Minecraft. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're live on TikTok. Just need to quick grab something before we can start. If I aim this way anyway, I'll probably just try and keep it still going forward. Grab that. Make that big screen. There we go. Join the party. Hello.
Hello, is she alright?
What?
Don't up.
Yeah, why?
Because she just cried.
Oh, yeah. She's fine. She don't want to go to sleep.
Playing you up.
Yeah, so she thought, oh, I'll ask for everything underneath the fucking sun. So it thought it'd be with that hedgehog teddy bear. Oh, the dog wants that. And I said, well, if the dog wants it, he can come and get it tonight. Alright? When you're asleep. Because I said he'll check on you later. When I did the last walk, me and him always check on her together because I always bring him in to check on her. Because I always say to him, you know, let's go and check on Donut. Because I like checking on her before I go for my last walk. Or before I go to bed. And then she went, okay, like that. And then she went, oh, me want bean. So I went, alright then, got a bean. Straight away then went, oh, me want blanket. So got a blanket. And then she tried, I went, bye, good night. And then I heard her go on about bean needs a blanket. So I was like, I can't be asked. I thought, yeah, you're just doing everything underneath the sun not to go to sleep. So.
Yeah, make it out though. She never does any of that with me.
Yeah, because I'm the last poor bastard to obviously deal with her.
Yeah, he's settling down now, I reckon. He is though, she's overtired because you can see the bags underneath her always.
Yeah, I guess you would be. You know what I mean? I went to bed, what? Around 2 o'clock last night. And not being funny, she was up, and then I heard you shouting at her and turning the light off in the hallway because she was sat next to the dog. And then I looked at the time, that was like nearly 4 a.m. It wouldn't surprise me if she was tired.
Yeah, well, I already said to her go back to bed, and then obviously I went back to sleep for a little bit, and then I woke up and she was still in here.
Yeah, she sat opposite the dog, wasn't she?
Yeah, and then as soon as I took her out, he went,
Yeah, like
that
she's
like
doing
she was getting too
then.
much to him. You know, you like how when obviously he's trying to get away with obviously from her, that obviously she was hugging him a bit too tight. And I
Yeah.
said to her, let him go, and obviously, well, obviously I went, let him go like that, and obviously said what I said. He looked all sheepish, and then looked confused, like, oh, you're not giving me a bollocking? Because he thought he was having a bollocking. And I said, we've got to be nice to doggy.
Hmm.
Did you put a short up?
No.
You're going to do this every fucking time, I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah, so you asked me that question every single night.
You could have forgot.
I don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I do to actually remind myself not to forget? I do it before I clean your phone. So I put it up and then I clean your phone for you. Obviously, you like your phone being cleaned after you have a shower, right? So I clean your fucking phone and your glasses. And then I do mine at the same time. I put mine up at the same time, so I use both my hands to put up. Now it all just depends if obviously YouTube wants to obviously put a red flag against it or not.
Why do you keep doing
Oh, it's because copyright. It's because of the music. It's music. That's why. It's like with FIFA for me, right? I looked at it and it said if I started earning off these videos, the music would impact on my earnings. So I physically would have to cut out all of EA's music when I get paid. And have no music at all.
No, you make your own.
Yeah.
You'll be allowed some sort of music.
No, I just thought not money. When the new FIFA, once the new FIFA comes out, I'm just gonna be smart and turn the music off.
I know what I reckon he likes it. That he's with us now.
Yeah.
Did you reckon with obviously the other family that he didn't have a set routine?
No.
And only had one more.
Yeah, you gotta think, right? It was probably the only good days that he enjoyed was probably a Saturday and a Sunday, because obviously the daughter was off school, and the mum and dad was probably finished work, so that's probably his favourite day, because obviously that's when obviously they could do what they wanted to do or whatever with him. But then it sounds like even then sometimes like they had someone dropped, so they could obviously come and drop him off. Like, it wouldn't surprise me he'd have been left at home that last Sunday, because they didn't have the daughter with them. Like, he only gets to go out if their daughter's going with them. It really won't surprise me if they went and spent the money we gave them on takeaways.
Or to go towards an holiday. Thing is, they mentioned something about moving out, didn't they? So it wouldn't surprise me if it was to put it towards moving.
That's if they can get somewhere.
Thing is, they're in a flat, aren't they?
Yeah. I actually watched a study on TikTok the other day that absolutely shocked me. Right? People were obviously talking about immigrants and all of that, right? Saying that they nicked all the houses, right? So they got to actually dig deep into it, right? And explained what's going on with the housing and all of that, right? And how much housing actually goes to immigrants, and how much is actually, yeah, goes towards us and everything. I was an idiot when I did that. Yeah, and apparently only 2% of houses go to immigration. The rest goes to the people, or like the private companies, right? And apparently over a third of our houses in the UK is empty. Yeah, they're empty. Where obviously they're private and they're empty, where the landlords want to sell up, but obviously don't want to obviously give it away for cheap, and no one's buying them.
Why don't the council buy them then?
Because they don't.
They want to sell it.
That's what the guy said. If they actually bought these abandoned houses, half of the crisis people wouldn't actually feel, because everyone would be using the houses. But the problem is, these rich folks use the houses as holiday homes, and they're empty most of the time. Look at not money, a prime example. Look at Nigel Farage. He has 3 houses, right, and he only lives in one.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Not really. If we bought a house, I'd only buy one. And then, not being fucking funny, you know, obviously, when she's older, if we got enough money, I'd buy her a house, but it would be in our name. And then, obviously, I'd make sure it's only one, like a 2-bedroom house or something. Then, obviously, if she wanted storage space, and then she can convert it into another bedroom if she has a child. And then obviously if she has any more children, I would say you can have one in your dad's house, and then we'd swap with her.
The thing is, the only time I'd ever own a house is if I was rich, and I'd do what my cousins do. I'd rent them out. I wouldn't leave them empty.
No, it's a waste of money. You might as well get people living in them, and you get money back every month, aren't you?
Yeah, there's ones where are like run down, or there's areas where, not being horrible, they've closed down pubs and hospitals and shit like that. Not being funny, knock them all down then and build more housing.
Yeah. You got twinkle toes. I know, he always does it in here, he never does it in there.
Yeah, because he's safe. If I see the wolf we need, do you want me to get it, or do you want me to leave it? Okay.
If you got bones, get out.
I got bones. Thing is, though, you know what they're fucking like, they're a pain in the ass. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
He's going nuts.
Huh?
He's going nuts.
What's he going nuts for?
He's actually wiggling his tail.
What was that bang?
I'm gonna hear a bang.
I heard a bang.
I didn't hear one. Dog didn't hear one either.
Did he hit himself against something?
No. dead with his head on his paw or sniffing your pillow.
I don't know why he loves doing that, doesn't he? Oh, I just love watching his face today.
He enjoyed it.
Oh, he did. Oh man, you could tell as soon as he got off that fucking lead, he was gone.
Yeah, it was a good gone though, wasn't it? Because obviously he kept going between me. Thing is, that's what I want for him. I want him to be able to run around and actually burn energy. Because obviously, with him walking on a lead, he's just doing exactly the same as us.
Yeah, exactly. Thing is though, like, where we let him go, he burnt all his energy, and now look how happy he is now, like, he's fast asleep tonight.
Yeah, and Donut actually got to walk him.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but I reckon that's what they did to get their daughter being able to walk him. I reckon they knackered him out like hell, and then she got the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
You seen?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
go
a
on.
twinkle toes again.
Twinkle, twinkle, little toes, how I wonder what you are. Up above the weather bright, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Now I know what you are.
I'd actually want to know. Right. Oh, he didn't like that noise. I'd want to know if obviously if obviously the old owners come back to pick him up, would he stay with us or would he go with them?
He'd go with Thing is, he'd go with them, but he'd be constantly looking back at us, wouldn't he? Because he'd be going, he'd want obviously everyone to stay together.
No, though it's not going to be like that though, is it?
Thing is, though, give me a year, like if we had the same amount of time as they had with him, then not being funny, that'd be fair enough. That'd be a good kind of discussion to have. Maybe most likely, if it was a year, we had him for a year and they had him for a year, he probably would stay with us. Because you got to think in that year time, no offense to them, he would have forgot about them.
No, they never forget. Yeah, they actually never forget, babe. They never forget a smell. Because I've seen videos on dogs that's run away. They didn't want to run away, but they were doing it because they were scared. And they could be away for a year, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And some dogs have been found and been taken back to the old owner. And soon as obviously they see the old owner and sniff them, they realise obviously that's their owner.
He'll be alright. They didn't want him back anyway.
He didn't even want to let him go. Not really. I reckon she loved the dog, but obviously not as much as he did.
Thing is that you could tell because where he went off crying, you could see the heartache in his face. Like that dog was loved by him. But the thing is though, no offence, where he's skin and bones, he barely fucking fed him proper. And clearly the balanced diet they had him on was wrong for his fucking stomach and everything like that. I noticed he farts, but it's not as half as bad as what they smelled like.
Yeah, I noticed that obviously she only started crying because obviously he started crying. But did you notice as soon as obviously he left, he stopped crying?
Yeah.
No, obviously she didn't really care about him as much as obviously he did.
Thing is though, you don't know, do you? Thing is, there's a lot of reasons you can say that though, can't you really? Like, thing is though, it's like that time people obviously have different feelings with different stuff. You know, it's like that time when I was around your mum and dad and we had that bad incident happen to our family and I didn't cry, and then obviously your mum and dad thought it meant nothing to me, but then obviously to my own side I cried when I got home about it and everything like that. Like, people do crying in different ways. People can cry, and obviously maybe she felt like at that moment she had to be big and strong because maybe she was worried that he was going to go, no, enough's enough, I'm keeping the dog and we're going to obviously work through this, and then obviously waste our time a little bit, obviously.
I know, I had the suspicious feeling where she didn't really get upset too much. It was her idea. And he was distraught about it. Do you reckon they had an argument over it?
Thing is though, they probably had a discussion about it and probably actually went, what's best for the dog? I've got to have an operation. She probably said to him, not being funny, how are we going to work it? Well, obviously I'm having my operation.
Alright, thing is though, after having any operation, I reckon for a few months, obviously she's going to be bedridden though, isn't she?
Thing is though, put it this way, right?
Hi.
Oh, you got someone talking. Hello! Yeah. Thing is though, it's like, obviously, for her, she's having her operation. She's not going to really want him bouncing and all of that on her. Thing is though, like I said to them, they're always welcome to come and see him and have a chat with him.
Yeah, you said that, and so you kind of regret saying that.
I do and I don't. The thing is, I only regret it a little bit. It's like, I've told them a bit about what's going on with our dog, like, obviously we've taken over, and then it's like they can't really be arsed with it. And that's kind of like made me go, well, like, you cried in front of me and all of that. Made me feel a bit guilty, and I don't want to do something nice, and it's like, I'm telling you about your dog, our old dog, and you can't really seem to give me the time of day, or make me feel like, you know, you actually give to. But then again, though, you did make a valuable good point. Where obviously it's still raw to them, it might just be like, oh, not being horrible, I'm not, but I might come across, it might be coming across a bit like I'm rubbing it in their face, going, oh look, you know, we've got a dog, look at us, you know, we're a happy family, we're doing this with the dog, we're doing that with the dog, and then obviously to him and her, it's, oh, we don't have our dog anymore, you know, our dog's gone. You don't really know, do we, really, how they actually properly feel without...
Yeah, you know where they wanted, and you agreed to do it, where they wanted regular updates and have pictures and all that. When do you actually stop that?
What do you mean when do you stop that?
Because she said she wants it every 2 weeks. You're gonna still do it after 5 years? No? Are you still gonna do it after a year?
It's kind of a hard one, isn't it? I think it all depends on the situation, like, not being funny, how they act, how obviously interested they still are, how obviously, you know, all these questions, like if they want that to continue. Obviously, the thing is,
I don't know why, but I reckon as soon as it gets to a year, I think that should be a conversation to have. Going, it's been a year now, do you want us to still continue with updates and pictures for you? Or do you want it to end now? And then obviously we delete their number. So obviously clearly by a year gone past, we ain't gonna get rid of them.
We're not.
Obviously say goes well.
He's part of the family. Yeah, I enjoy having him.
Okay.
Thing is, I don't know why, but it's a bit like us with our daughter. I don't know why, but I can't actually think of a life having where we don't actually have him going, I need a walk, I need a walk, I need to go for a week. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thing is, I've got too used to it now. Well, I've done it for days on the end now. It's, you know, like, it's into my routine now, taking them out for walks.
Made me laugh that obviously she saw the puppy on that guide dog's and she went, Mummy, me want a puppy, and I thought, oh my god, there's no way I'm having a fighting puppy and having him.
Yeah, I've got a puppy.
Yeah, but to her, she thinks it's like one of these small little things. Yeah, he is a puppy, but he's a young adult. He's not really a puppy anymore. Yeah, that is why he said to her, we got Alfie now. If obviously something happens to him, then obviously we'll get you a puppy when you're older. And then obviously she can do some more responsibility and actually help with the training, and she can take the dog out for the walks.
Thing is, though, not trying to be horrible, she loves the dog now, but what's saying in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, when she grows up a little bit more, she might go, I want to go and play with my friend, and then she's running off playing with her friends instead of interested in the dog. Because it's like when she was playing with that little girl yesterday, and I had the dog, she barely wanted him.
Yeah, but the thing is though, babe, that's the thing is with kids, they want to play, like, not really, that's the first time any other kid's wanting to play with her. She's going to take full advantage of it. So when she goes to nursery, and she wants play dates with, obviously, her mates, she's going to be more interested in mates than she is. At the end of the day, he's still going to be here. He's always going to be there by her side going, I'm just here if you want me. But at the end of the day, she's going to grow up and she is going to pick going out with her mates or not money. She's going to go to me and you and go, oh, I want to go to the movies and I want to invite such and such, but one of us has got to go with her. And then one of us is going to go with her, isn't it? And then he's going to have to stay here, unfortunately. She's going to grow up. She's not going to stay this little all the time and be muddly cuddling him all the time. Eventually, she's not going to do that. She's going to give him some attention, and then she's going to be more interested in doing colouring or doing painting or hanging out with her friends or not funny, me and her could start a hobby together. We're going to be more interested in doing the hobby. Or she could start something with you and she's going to be more interested in doing that than him. It's going to happen. Not fucking money. At the end of the day, he will always be there. If he wants a bit of attention, he wants a bit of attention from her, or she wants a bit of attention. I mean, you can't give it to her. He's going to be there. And you give it to her. You give her some attention. It's exactly the same with all my dogs growing up, babe. When I was growing up, I only used to go over and see Tia because obviously Tia wasn't living with us at the time when she was this age. She wasn't living with us, she was living with Nanny in Swindon. And I only used to see her every weekend. Because it was a thing every weekend, every Saturday. If Nanny wasn't working, we used to go and see her. And I used to go and knuckle the dogs out. And where was Tia most of the time? In her house with Samson. And they were on their own most of the time because he was working and she was working. It's gonna happen.
Well, you never know, she might just take it to be like you with dogs and she might just absolutely love him.
She already does love him. She loves him so much that obviously she suffocates him.
Thing is, she does it because she loves him.
Yeah. She does.
Oh, by the way, I didn't find an ancient monument. I need to go back to get another map to find one, unless it's on your map. Come on, doggy.
I'm not really getting any more. I'm not really getting any much water. I'm just getting land. Yeah, because you're red on my map now.
Come on. You daft dog. Do I have anything with the coordinates of the Nether on me? Or
I've already done a path, haven't I?
I've got a different path to do, you donut. Yeah. Because I've built a Nether portal on my map at the top. I have. So I got one at the bottom, one on your map, and then one on mine. So obviously I know where I'm going. And I've deleted it, and I yet.
Is it bedtime now?
Yeah,
Come on then. There is no hesitation, it's straight on the freaking bed.
Oh, that's quite funny for you. I still think you look like a lesbian in that fucking picture you sent me. Ah, I didn't save it.
Huh?
Oh, actually, hold on. You sent me a picture, didn't you, of
Yeah, it's still funny today.
Ah, you sent it a fucking. Sorry, what you say?
That was funny today with him running into the edge row.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
He nearly fucking disappeared, didn't he?
Oh, near there. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that was funny.
Then he laughed her head off.
All I saw, right, he looked at me and went, go find mummy. Go find mummy. Go, go. And he went, he looked at me and went, okay, I'll go. And then he started running, and then it was run, and then he went too fast, and it was... No, two, this way then. Yeah, and it's made me laugh, like, he almost like went, meow, man down.
Yeah, but it's like he almost pulled on the brakes too late though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Toes again. Yeah, he's actually moving his eyebrow this one.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a tester if he can actually stay by himself on Tuesday, isn't it? Because obviously we're not going to be here for a couple of hours, are we?
You'll be alright.
Hey, he was alright as soon as we shut the door on him when he was in here, because all he did was go up on the fucking bed.
As I see it, not being funny, they had to obviously find a way of obviously dealing with him when he lived with them. They must have found obviously a solution for him. Like, you know, not being funny, you don't just leave a dog on their own and then not know what you're doing. I reckon he can be left on his own, but they said not very long.
Didn't they say the maximum of 2 hours?
Like that. Thing is that they said this about his food. They said he's a fussy eater.
Thing is though, we're doing that Kong, and it'll be more interesting than that. I reckon.
Mossy would be fine.
I don't know about you, but I reckon just you can put wet meat and all that in there, but I don't know about you, but just obviously put biscuits and treats in there.
Yeah.
So you like, and then obviously when it comes to washing it out, it's not such a pain in the arse for you because you're gonna struggle getting in there and cleaning it. But they are good to keep them entertained for a little bit. And that's if he likes it or not. So I said that things I've obviously looked what happened when we washed in there. I said normally, with the dogs that I've had, we've washed them and then they run downstairs, or well, as soon as they come out the bathroom door, they rub their towels on the carpet. He didn't do that. But I was really, really shocked about this. Is why I said you shut Penny's bedroom and shut in here, because I was expecting him to do it, but he didn't. So that just proves that obviously all dogs are not the same.
I think sometimes that's down to how you train them though, isn't it?
We didn't train any of that to do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They probably trained him not to do it.
Hey, well, you can definitely tell it's getting dark at night now. What time is it supposed to get dark? 20 minutes past 8. Yeah, when it was still summer, it was 9:30. It got dark. And now it's 20 minutes past 8.
Yeah.
So it won't be long until obviously it'll be darker at night. And then dark in the morning.
What it won't be.
Fun at night, innit? Taking him out for a walk. No, before long I'm going to start taking his torch with me as soon as it gets dark when I take him out. You know, like when I took him out, it was, when I was coming back it was dark. And all I wanted to do was get in.
Yeah, you feel safe with him in the dark then.
He's a chicken shit. I'm a footrest now.
Yeah?
I'm a footrest now. He's got his ass against my hip. And he's upside down. A bit more white in now in the chest piece now. Or is that just me?
I don't know, it's probably why he's eating better, isn't it? They do say that, don't they, though, where you feed your dog proper, it'll bring the coating and all of that out. and where you clean them as well. Because also you're cleaning the dirt off them, aren't you?
They won't be half as black as already your dogs.
Huh?
You won't be half as black as our dogs.
Hmm.
The water used to run out of them used to be black. Because obviously where they used to do rabbiting.
Thing is, you gotta think for why he wasn't allowed off the lead, though, was he? It's only today that we've let him obviously go off the lead. So obviously, normally he probably will get a little bit more dirtier than what he will next time, because obviously, you know. Maybe off the lead more, won't he? So he's gonna get more dirty. Thing is that you never know, they might have washed him like the week before last week when we got him. Never say never. Well, I found my way back. I ain't got in the house yet, but I found my way. Oh, doggy. Yeah, I managed to obviously look up one abandoned, obviously, piglin thing, one of them piglin things, what we've been to, and then obviously where it was. So I've just fucking gone to there, and I realised it's fucking close. Thing is now I've got more of a reason to do the blaze rods path. Yeah, because it's the path to the blaze rods the portal attaches to, so it looks like that one's going to be attached to there, and it looks like you've got one attached to the same path.
Yeah, one goes straight through the piglin. The one that I'm on this map.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're running, it seems like we're gonna have a lot of obviously stuff we're gonna have to tidy up. Yeah, I'm going back to the house now.
just realised, in a way, we're saving money and we're losing money at the same time having him. Because obviously you got to think, like, we get funny with the mints. Obviously, if it turns a little bit of different colour from when obviously Tesco's picks the meat, he can eat it, but it's wasting a bit of money because obviously we're not the ones eating it, and then we got to buy him obviously proper meat.
Actually, come to think about it, the way that we've done it today, because obviously you had a bit of obviously our mints, what we had for dinner, and then obviously you had his pork chop, right? It actually works out, right? £1 a pork chop a day, right? It's actually cheaper than buying his food, what we would buy in the packaging. Because his packaging, right, for 12 was £6, wasn't it, right?
Yeah.
For 12, times that by obviously 3, right? You're looking at probably about £12 or something like that, right? For the month, the £18 for the month, sorry, right? You're looking at, that's on the cheaper one, right? But then it's like what my mum's boyfriend said, he needs the proper shit, not the cheapy shit. And the proper shit, you're looking at £1.50 a day it was, right? On the proper meat. Not the cheapy, obviously, patty meat we give him. The proper meaty meat, like the dog needs, what gives them obviously the stuff they need. Right? So you're working out, we're actually saving 50p more than what we would if we gave him the meat what he needs to have. So technically, really, we're saving money. Him obviously eating our meat, ones what we don't want to eat, and then obviously buying him meat, we're saving money.
So what's actually happening with that patty tray stuff on the side?
It's all going in the bin.
Well, I'll put it in the fucking bin then, because I don't want it left on my kitchen surface.
Yeah, I am. Thing is, though, it's no good for his belly. If it's giving him fucking bad belly and he's just getting upset by it, what's the point in putting the dog through it? That's what I'm thinking. What's the point? Like, yeah, it's all good to say, oh yeah, we'll give him this, babe, and then he'll be alright. But if it's giving him aggro, what's the point? What's that going to achieve, innit? He's an aggro, and then yeah, we're going, oh yeah, we want to save money, we don't want to spend too much money, what's fair enough. But he's not getting any better. And then he's just whinging and going, I'm in agony, you know, to us. And then we're just going, oh well, you know, we don't want to spend the extra few quid or whatever it is to give you a better fucking diet. Thing is, though, I think with a better diet, you'll have better health, which will save us money on vet bills in the future. Thing is, though, that's what we got to look at as, yes, except meat is not cheap, but in the future run of things, it's going to be cheaper because vet bills will be down because he'll be eating the stuff what he actually needs instead of eating a load of crap, what he don't need, and he's getting from, obviously, that other shit.
Eventually, before long now, we're going to need to get him some more biscuits.
Hey, though, we should have been smart, really, and ordered it in today.
Though we don't know which one he needs.
Thing is, it really didn't actually help where they didn't actually tell us the ones what they buy him.
They shop at Asda. So they could name us a brand that only comes from Asda.
No, because you can get all sorts of brands.
Here though, he needs kibble.
It'll be alright. We'll find what he needs. Not really, eventually it'll just be the fact of what we're doing, where obviously we'll be testing food out, trying it, and then he'll either be going yes, no, maybe, and all that. It's like tonight giving him strawberries, want to see if you'd eat them. He didn't want to eat them, that's fine. But we know now.
Yeah, it was like with carrots, so that he prefers to go back to him and have him as a snack.
I don't know why, but I think he was hungry, and I don't know why, but he was hungry. He went, oh yeah, I don't know why, he didn't want to eat it because he wanted to see if we'd give him the nicer food, and then when he realised we wouldn't give him the nicer food, he went, I'm hungry, I'll eat that. I think we gotta be careful with that, like, he's gonna play that card going, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, but it was like that bollocks tonight though, wasn't it, that obviously we didn't sit up at the table, and he didn't want to fucking move, and then he was expecting something.
He'll be
Like,
alright.
I normally eat with you when we all eat together, and then he's not getting anything.
He'll get there in the end.
He needs to get used to it. The vet says obviously we can feed him twice a day, then obviously he'll have lunch with us, and then he'll have when we eat dinner at night, he'll have food then, but he won't eat breakfast.
I don't know why, but he'll be eating once a day.
Well, our dogs usually eat once a day.
How often did Nanny feed here?
Once.
Oh, there you go then. Thing is, I don't know why, but I wish she was.
She gave him more biscuits, so to fill him up.
Oh, I could try tomorrow. I don't know if you agree with me. Go back to 2 scoops instead of 1.5. And then, not bad, if he does leave the biscuits behind, leave them out until 5 o'clock like I've done today and the past few days I've done for him. Leaving them out, and then he can go back to him, eat the biscuits if he wants.
I don't know why, but he liked the drizzle of gravy on it.
Of course he did. Even my fucking stepdad said put gravy on his fucking dinner for him. Thing is that you gotta think.
You can't keep giving him gravy every single night.
Oh no, you can't. No, I agree with that.
So I don't know why, but I reckon every time that he has pork chops, I reckon that
we do gravy.
Yeah, do gravy with it. Not chicken.
No.
Just if we're having roast, and obviously he has veg, and then obviously potatoes, and then if he hasn't had obviously gravy, then give him gravy then, but if he's had gravy 2 times in a row because he's already had pork, don't give him any gravy, so it's something different.
He'll get there.
But obviously if we have chicken and rice, then I don't know if it's actually worth it. He does like a bit of butter, doesn't he? Because you can do butter chicken and obviously rice, can't you?
Oh yeah. Thing is, I can do exactly what I used to do for me and you before it was unhealthy to do it. I could do exactly the way I used to cook my curry for you. Yeah. I've forgotten now.
You cook it with butter.
Yeah. I can season it in with a little bit of butter for him so it's not dry. And then not being funny, he's going to enjoy it. And then he'll scoff it down most likely and be going, flipping out, this household I get butter and all of this. I'm living the posh life.
It was actually quite funny, you know, when she kept asking for butter and he was underneath my feet. I said, "Honey, yeah, look, what's this?" And I grabbed hold of the knife because I was cutting the cheese with it, and I got like a little bit on the nib bit of the butter, and I flicked it onto the floor, and he instantly licked it all up, and then she went, "Mom, Dougie wants
That's
more."
why he was licking the floor when I was fucking washing up, you asshole.
Yeah, and then obviously the last bit ended up on his head.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, when you need to bugger off, he comes in the kitchen and starts licking the floor. Like, is there any more butter there? Hello? Because you left the fucking room, right? He came over to me and he looked at me, and then he went like, "Are you gonna give me some food? I want some food." Right? And then I got the strawberry out, and I said, "Oh, do you want this then?" He sniffed it. He went like that, and then I said, "Oh, do you want your dental stick then?" And then he fucking followed me all the way into the kitchen, and then he was happy. And then I told Donut not to take out the packaging, give it to him in the packaging, so our hands wouldn't get dirty.
She had to give him not in the packaging, yeah, because I know
Yeah.
she's fucking funny on that.
She fucking does my head in. She goes, "No, you have to have it this way." So just do it that way. No, I want to do it this way. No, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like she thinks like in her head the dog won't take it that way. It's like, he don't care how you give it to him. Chuck it on the floor, do this, do that. He ain't gonna give a rat's arse. What are you gonna do? He just wants to eat it. I'm gonna got 157. I need to go down to 57. There's no point keeping more than 57. Oh, I need to actually make more of the others. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm continuing on with the track.
So you're not doing another map then?
No, I am. I'm gonna. Because I want to. But I thought I'd actually be a smart person for once. And actually, as I'm walking that path, kill two birds with one stone, and actually fill in the track. So then obviously I can ride the track on the way back then, instead of having to go, oh, I've got to walk all the way back. So I just thought I might as well just fucking do it this way. And then obviously I'm doing that. But I'm going to do the walls another time, because if I start doing the walls and the tracks, they're not being funny. I'm just going to be there all night doing it. Because I don't even mind if it takes me all day or the rest of the night until tomorrow to do it. The power thing. Because I'm only going to go up to where obviously I am. How many chests can I make? One,
And
that's
they
fine.
do that after when Mark went, oh, if you go down to the butchers, they give you bones with marrow in it. And I went to you like, not with her in this house, because, you know, Shad, he got aggressive over a rawhide sheen with me and you there. And then he went and hid himself underneath that table.
Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said to me, didn't you, leave him alone?
Yeah, don't fucking touch him. Yeah, that's my worry about him doing that. And he's bigger than Shad, so he can't fucking hide. And then she's going over there to medley cuddle him.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's wrong with giving your dog a bone? And then you just kind of brought it to light, like,
Yeah, because some dogs get, funny with real bones.
The thing is, though, look at his shit sticks when he eats that. He takes it to his bed.
Back again.
Huh?
He's gone back on his back again.
Oh, we could get him a bone. But give it to him when she goes to bed.
Oh, or that, or the day before we go down and get him one, but obviously he's got to spend time on his own.
Yeah, so you can chew it while we're away.
Yeah. And then obviously if we ain't got time to go down there, you can just have the phone. Thing is, obviously they give him one of them big bones that he can have thing, but usually I don't, them big bones that you found, apparently he likes them, and it's like, I'd rather not give him that when we're in the house. Like, that's a hidden only thing. Obviously that keep him occupied when we're around.
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking, I don't know if you think the same thing, on Tuesday, when we have to be out, do what we did today, where I thought he was going to rub himself down. Shut her bedroom door and shut ours, so he can only, and shut the kitchen door, so he's got access to water, and then obviously he's got his bed in there, but he can also lay on the sofa, and then he's got access to the hallway if he wants to be out in the hallway, and then shut the bathroom door as well, so he's only got access to 2 rooms. So obviously if he does have an accident or whatever, at least it's obviously, I don't want him to have an accident, but obviously at least it's in a room that obviously it's a bit more easier to clean up.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm going to be back in a minute. I just realised I'm going to quickly ring my mum.
Why?
And tell her I got that fucking liquid thing for her.
I'll be in as soon as obviously I get rid of this now, I'm coming in to get my drink.
Yeah, because the thing is, he said that obviously if I can't get it, they're going to buy it. And I want to remind them to know what they're blimmin' like. So it'll be 2 seconds. I'll just say we're watching a film. Alright, but back in a minute.
your paws alone. You'll make them sore. Yeah, I'm right here. You thinking you stole my thunder, Mum? Huh? Hmm. Yeah.
We did by pulling them back and obviously yanking them back and getting them back upstairs. We did the right thing.
Hmm.
They said if they ever complain about it, just turn around and say, "Will you complain on my fucking dog, bitch?"
Mm.
Right, I'd all the way there to back, was off the mat.
Well, I'm finished. I need help getting home.
Huh?
I'm finished. I need help getting home.
Right. I don't know.
Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo,
Hello.
ba-doo. Yeah.
Right, if you come to your left,
Where I'm facing.
I don't know, because obviously left. So on your map, you got obviously your left, haven't you? Go left off the map, and it should bring you onto my map. And I'll tell you which way to go. To my level 4. Yeah, and they said
Yeah, I'm
thank
not.
you
What?
for getting the bathroom
A wash machine cleaner.
yeah. And that my mum's taking Donut out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's taking her out on Thursday. Keep going straight, follow the water. Yeah.
Hmm.
She's gonna take her out to the library.
Hmm.
Because apparently Donut behind our back asked Grampy if obviously Nanny can take her.
Right.
So he said that she wanted to go and then asked me if it's okay, and I turned around and said, well, as long as Mum's obviously feeling up to it, I can't see obviously there being a problem.
Hmm.
So Mum feels up to it, so she's taking her out. And then obviously he said, why don't we go down to the butchers while she does that, and then obviously we can sort out. But he did say with obviously the bones and stuff like that from the butchers, he agreed with you because I said about your concerns about it, and then he agreed with you and he said, yeah, we need to teach her that obviously it's not a good idea. And then obviously with the whole holding around the neck thing with her, he says, yeah, it's a good idea that you're nipping it in the bud now, because obviously you don't want him snapping obviously at our daughter.
Hmm.
And then obviously with upstairs talking, their daughter talking about obviously staffies are not shouldn't be allowed, our dogs shouldn't be allowed here. He turned around and said, what fucking planet are they on? Cuckoo Land?
Hmm.
He turned around and said, that dog's flipping lovely, that is. Even Mum turned around and said he's lovely. And I thought, well, I thought she'd be the last one to say that because he growled at her. And she said, no, he's lovely, he is. And I said, well, not really, Mum. I said, if he wanted to bite you, he had perfect opportunities about 4 or 5 times to bite you. Do you need some of that underwater blocks?
And the water blocks.
Yeah, like the coral and stuff like that.
Can do, I suppose.
Already got some, but I just
Either
thinking
you
for the last
can't
few
place
minutes.
it down unless you got water, 'cause otherwise it dies. So it
Thing
has to
is,
be fully submerged in water.
that'll be the last thing we put in then with the fish. Yeah, 'cause I got some yellow and pink one, and I thought it might just be obviously adding a bit of detail to it.
Good to get some of them pickles as well.
Well, if you want, obviously I'm doing this map to see if I can find a ocean monument. I don't know if I'm gonna. I can show you where to go to get obviously them blocks.
What blocks?
The pickles and that.
I've just come reload. Went over the boat overload.
Oh, you're coming right next to my Neverport, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually never born.
Yeah, that's the place.
Hmm.
Yeah, but for some reason my Neverport I got two.
Yeah, why is there one over there?
Because for some reason I put the one next to the water in, and then it's created the other one.
What happened to you destroy that one then?
No, I haven't destroyed either. I just kept them because I thought if you're next to the water, it's just gonna be handy. Just jump in, obviously, on the in the Nether portal, and then you can just go back, and it sends you to the same place. Because not very, we ain't got long. We only got like 11 minutes. You might as well collect some blocks, really, and then go back through the Nether portal, and then obviously. Bye.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm doing a map.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a map. I'm hoping to find, obviously, the ocean monument, or if I don't find one, they're not being funny. We're just gonna have to chase on one of our other ones, aren't we, and look. But yeah, I just thought you can get some nice blocks because I got the pink ones and the yellow one. And I just thought, not money, we can kind of do like a underwater theme. Tell you what, let's all go to my mum's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing the washing.
Well, they don't normally do the washing.
Yeah, they've put it all in the tumbler dryer and folding it up. Yeah. Oh, and Mark said about the knobs. If you can't do any, let him know, and then he'll do them for you.
How's he gonna do it for me?
I don't know. I think he's gonna drill the hole in for you, and then you just drill the nail into it.
So he's gonna take more of his drawers.
Yeah, he's gonna either take the drawers and do it for you, or he's gonna take the knob bits and actually drill the holes in the knob bits for you. I don't know. I just said that you're gonna do it. I just thought it was a bit complicated
Yeah,
getting
so just got fucking get time to get round to it, then I.
Well, it'll take you about a few weeks to fix my pot.
Shut up. Yeah, and it still looks terrible.
It's alright. Thing is, that's what happens when she rips it. I'm just glad she hasn't ripped the most expensive one.
Yeah, it's terrible out there.
What?
That looks better than the one that he done.
Yeah, but your dad's got a lot more experience than you, babe, and them sort of things. Thing
Yeah,
is
it's
that
for no reason. It started off terrible, and then by the time obviously I got the top on, that looked better than the sides.
thing is that you got to think, right, with your dad, no offense, he had years of practice doing it because he used to obviously break your mum's stuff and he had to fix it before obviously she got back, giving him bollocking. So he's learnt how to do it and get away with it. Innit? But yeah, and then my mum asked, when is your dad coming down?
No
And
idea.
I said, no idea. And then obviously they said that we need to confront him and ask him this question, and actually ask him, what does he want to actually get out of this kind of relationship, because not really where it's going, it's just fucking pointless. And I agreed. So I said, not with money, we're getting nowhere. I found an ocean monument.
Alright.
It looks actually like a proper one as well.
Maybe
Oh,
they would do it
screenshot.
tomorrow. We ain't got enough time now.
Thing is, though, I think it'd be a good idea for you to go back anyway and get the sponges. So you can absorb the water and not move only get some furnaces and coal. And then obviously be a lot quicker and then get a lot of the block instead of obviously having to do that massive block and doing all that crap.
I don't actually sniffy now.
Thing is though, I don't know why, but I got a funny feeling that he could be in this water, but the problem is where it's so blooming dark and you can't really see, it don't really help us. Yeah, because the amount of coral and all that stuff is unreal.
That's time then.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like